guys, we're back to channel 4. Another reaction. Noah's back at it again with another newly released track over at Bad Omens, man. Not gonna lie, they haven't really been surprising me lately. They haven't really been giving me what I've been wanting from this band. You know, it's a new age, it's a new chapter of the band, as always with a new album cycle for every band. So I was hoping for a little bit more of a change up, a little bit more of a switch, if that makes sense. A little bit more intense, a little bit more hardcore, maybe a little bit more reminiscent of their old school, you know, deathcore kind of vibe style from back in the day. But no, we're getting the same kind of stuff from the past album cycle. We're getting the same kind of, you know, just atmospheric kind of tones, atmospheric kind of vocals, you know, just a lot more clean singing, similar. But don't get me wrong, there was heavy ones off their last record. Don't get me wrong, that one was probably one of the most popular albums to date, which boosted their popularity into the mainstream. But I just wanted something a little bit more, if that makes sense, because I know they're gearing up for something, because it's been a while since their last album. So, but over the past 2 singles that they released, they all kind of sound samey. They kind of sound samely, like they could have been on a deluxe version of the past album or something like that, just because they have that similar tone, they have that similar play style. So I'm hoping for something a little bit more different. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this one is definitely in a different route, and hopefully we get some more new stuff from these guys. But I don't know. So far, I'm not hooked yet. I'm not really, you know, surprised by anything. So hopefully Noah has something up his sleeves for that new album. Hopefully we're getting, you know, maybe a tease, a little bit something of the heaviness scale. But I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see. But if this one definitely sounds the same, then I'm definitely probably gonna have no hopes for the new album, which is sad to say because I like seeing these guys live. I definitely saw them over the past couple years or so recently, and they definitely do a live show, man. They definitely know how to put on a live show. Noah is just crazy with his vocals, his stage presence. He definitely sounds the same as he does on the record, which is always a good thing in my opinion. But yeah, I don't know. I just want a little bit of spice. I want a little bit of change from these guys. So hopefully we get that. We're just going to have to wait and see. But before you start, be sure to comment, really appreciate it. And to really help me out, and if you like Bad Omens just as much as I do, be sure to like on this video as well. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. Check out some awesome videos because we are just getting started. Nice heavy bangers. Ladies and gentlemen, no time wasting. Let's get right into it. This is Bad Omens' newest release track titled Left for Good. Little electronic beat here. Ooh. Okay, there's the guitars. Let's go, boys. I feel the energy. What do we got? Okay. Still that catchy chorus. Ooh. Love that talk rhythm though. Hopefully they play with that a little bit more. Still got that cyberpunky ass beat to it though. Let's go, Forrest Gump. Where are we running? Run away from our problems, perhaps? Our fears? Where are we going? Come on, Noah. Don't disappoint me again. Where are we going? There it is, Noah! Bring your turkeys! See, there we go, guys! There we go, guys! Don't be afraid! Don't be afraid! Bring the heavy! Give me those deep chugs! That's what I want! Bring it! Oh, yeah! Play it again! March it up! Keep it going! Oh, yes! Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen. See, that's what I want. That's what I've been wanting from these guys. Oh, yes. What a slapper. What a slapper, man. Oh, yes. Where's my man going? Is he going through that door? Trust me, man, that's a bad omen. Oh, I see what I did there. I see what I didn't realize what I just said, but never trust a flying door in the middle of a field, man. Never a good sign. Don't do it, man. You don't know what's behind there. Just gonna have to find out in the next video. But yeah, what a slapper. What a slapper, ladies and gentlemen. See, that's what I've been wanting. That's what I've been hoping for from this band as a whole, from this band, because they've been missing their identity, I feel like, a little bit. You know, I feel like they're changing a little bit too much, especially for like the older school kind of fans. You know, they're doing a lot more of the poppy stuff. They're going a lot more in the mainstream kind of like radio-friendly rock kind of stuff. But this one definitely threw all that out the window, and it definitely shows that they can still do the heavy. They can still do the growls. They can still do the intensity with those deep drop-out style, like bass, almost riff. That's what I've been wanting. That's what I've been hoping for. Especially, we got a breakdown. We finally got a breakdown from these guys. I feel like it's been so long since we got a proper breakdown from these guys amongst all the other tracks we reacted to from them. But we got a proper breakdown, and they played it out again at the end there, which I always like, man. I always like that they bring it back yet again, harder, more intense at the end of the track. That's what I feel like you need to do when you have a breakdown in the middle of the song there. Just bring it back one more time. Give the best part of the song, you know, some more shine, some more time to shine at the end of the track there. But I love it, man. I love it. You know, Noah's still doing his thing with the, you know, the singing, the clean vocals, especially with the chorus came around. But with the pre-breakdown, though, we got some gutturals. We got some screams. We got some high screams in there. We almost got some, like, a little witchy scream in there in the pre-breakdown there, which I like. Let's get it, Noah. Come on. You're teasing us a little bit too much with that kind of stuff, man. We want to hear you. We want to hear your vocals. We want to hear your aggression. We want to hear your intensity that you could do. We know you can do it. You do it on stage all the time with the older tracks and stuff like that. We want some newer stuff, though. We want some newer vocals with the deep gutturals and stuff like that. I like that. I like that. Come on, Noah. We know you can do the clean. You've been doing that for quite some time now. We get it. You're an angel. We've heard your voice a million times, but we want that evil side of you. We want that darker side of you, if that makes sense. At least I do, because I'm kind of tired of hearing him do, like, you know, the cleans all stuff. But, you know, I get it, man. He's a good vocalist. Don't get me wrong, but I want the more deeper side. I want the more darker side. Let's get that. Let's get that. But like I said, well, solid track though. Definitely my favorite one from the past two singles we previously reacted to from these guys. The one that reacted to was the previous one reacted to was a little bit better than the first one. It kind of brought the guitars a little bit in that one, but I felt like it set it up for this one, which they fully brought the guitars in that one. So the first one kind of didn't bring anything to the table. The second one kind of brought a little bit more of an instrumental, and then the third one, this one, brought everything in which I was hoping for. So I like that. I kind of like that. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but I kind of noticed like a little bit of a pattern there. But video side of things, you know, we have the Jesus figure. We have the, you know, Forrest Gump-esque looking guy running through the fields. I don't know what he's running from. I don't know if he's running from his past, his problems, his thoughts in his mind. He ends up finding the door at the end there. Like I said, never trust a floating door at the end. You never know what's behind those. But either way, I'm sure we're going to figure out what the meaning of that is in the next few kind of tracks or so. But either way, though, definitely I can see this, definitely spin myself this one, definitely listening to this one more on my time, yeah, because it definitely has the aggression, like I said, definitely has the, but compared to the other ones, I can definitely see myself liking this one. I can definitely see myself listening to this one on my own time, could definitely see myself. They have this, similar tropes of like, past songs. They have, the two-step beats. They have the cyberpunky-esque, synth beats with the synth waves kind of stuff in there still as well. But it sounds good nonetheless. But it's just we had something a little bit more different with this one, which I was hoping for. So fingers crossed still that they come out with some newer heavy stuff in the next coming months or so, and we get that one heavy one that I'm always hoping for a Bad Omens fan. Because in the past couple albums or so, I don't know if it's a theme or not, but in the past couple albums they've always had that one, just full forced heavy hitting track. Like they had Dethrone, then they had Artificial Suicide, and then hopefully this next coming album they have a third to complete the trio of the just the full on heavy, most intense stuff that they ever could, the most stupidest sounding thing that they could ever make. So fingers crossed, hopefully that album has that third piece to complete it. But we're just gonna have to wait and see, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts and opinions of their overall story, their overall direction that they're going in. Do you like the poppy stuff? Do you like the mainstream kind of stuff, or do you like the reminiscent of the older stuff as well? Do you like the more heavier side that they like to do, or do you like the more clean side of things? Let me guys know your thoughts and opinions of these guys, because I'm sure there's a divide between old school fans and newer school mainstream kind of stuff. So I want to hear your thoughts and opinions, and because I've shown my thoughts and opinions on these guys already. I am disappointed that they're, not changing their sound a little bit, at least for the next coming album. But who knows? We're just going to have to wait and see. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, especially new here, because we'll go through every single bang on the channel. And you want to miss out on a single one. Guarantee that. I'll see you guys in the next one.